The Incredible Dog Challenge is brought to you by Purina Pro Plan, nutrition that performs. Beautiful day continues here at Huntington Beach, California. Now we head from the Purina Arena to the ocean waves and check in with Smitty to see what's happening. What's going on, Sean?
Well, Trace, there's a lot going on down here right now. Of course, we have the sun, the waves, the dogs, and the surfboards. We're about to dive into one of my favorite events and one of the most unique events you're ever going to see in the sporting dog world. We're talking about surfing dogs. Now, we have our professional surf judges that will be scoring these dogs on a bunch of different categories. The number of waves that they catch, the length of the ride, the confidence, and of course, the style. We have both small and large dogs that will be competing, and we take the top 2 scores for a surf-off in the finals. Guys, it's time to go surfing.
It is time, Sean. So much fun to watch as we check out some highlights from earlier heat, Shalene. And I'll tell you what, this event is not about competition. It's really about celebrating the special bond between dogs and their owners here on the waves. So much fun.
It is a blast to watch. We're talking about 6 different dogs in each size category, 3 head-to-head heats. Each heat is 10 minutes, and during that 10 minutes, they can catch as many waves as they want, but only the best ride score counts. So the handlers are out there making sure their dog catches the wave they want. The judges are set on the beach, judging those 3 different categories that we just heard Sean mention: size of wave, length of ride, confidence, and incredible style.
It's all about that balance and control, and these dogs have mastered it. Tackling the waves here in Huntington Beach, Surf City, USA, and the top 2 earn a position to the final round. It'll be head-to-head between Petey and Carson. There's Kay Deloche and Petey, the 5-year-old West Highland Terrier. Cool dog. And Jill Nakano and Carson, the 10-year-old Terrier mix. Here we go. We're off with small dog finals in surf.
Gotta love it. Of course, you see the life vests on the dogs, and before the break, we heard our head judge and lifeguard Chris Egan talking about how important safety is. All those lifeguards from Huntington Beach State Beach out there in the water, watching these guys hang 20, I guess, right? Down low, they do look at that as being a sign of style. Judges judge on a score of 1 to 10 in each of the different categories. Do they look confident? Are they still on the board? He talked about that sandbar out there today, and that makes it really easy for the handlers to be able to stand up and take the dogs out on the boards and catch the wave they want, pushing them off.
As you mentioned, see the life jackets on all the dogs, and a great job by our lifeguards making sure all the dogs are safe, but they're having so much fun out there.
Petey riding it all the way in, trying to impress those judges. A lot of good competition out here in the whitewater.
He loves the water and the spotlight, getting it all in, soaking it in throughout the day. And now we're looking at the scores from the judges, a total of 52 for Petey and Kay Deloche. And what will Carson win at 50 points? So does Kay Deloche and Petey, who will win it, and they are stoked.
Of course, the owners are the ones that know they won it. Petey's just like, man, I'm just out here doing my thing. And a great job that he did catching that. We had 2 to 3 foot swells today, which was perfect for the competition. Petey, look at the downward stance. That's style points right there. And man, did he catch some long ones all the way into the beach.
All right, what a fun small dog surf competition. And now we are set for the large dogs to hit the waves. And you're looking at some local celebrities who have earned a lot of well-deserved attention over the years. That guy right there, Kentucky, and his dog Derby. Let's learn more about them.
I got Derby from a loving family that just realized that they didn't have time for him and needed a little bit more training. One of my good friends said, dude, you should name him Derby so y'all be Kentucky and Derby. And that's what stuck, and it's been that ever since. Derby taught me how to surf. I just put him on a board one day, pushed him in a wave. He rode that wave all the way to the beach. He turned around and looked at me like, is this what you're trying to do? Because this looks pretty easy. After watching him do it a couple of times, I kind of got some tips on how he stayed on the board and moved his weight around. I was like, you know what? I think you just taught me how to surf. We get a lot of looks and a lot of people ask to take pictures, and we're like, yeah, go ahead, because we wouldn't look like this if we didn't want you to. We love doing the Incredible Dog Challenge. It's one reason is to see all of our surf dog friends again. Like I said, when surf season comes, it's like seeing your family every year. But anywhere we can go to the beach and be on some waves, we're all about it. Yeah, he's just been my best friend through some of the greatest times in my life and some of my worst times in my life, and he's been there every step of the way. I want people to understand, like, hey, if you're feeling a type of way, just know that you're not alone. And I want people to know that hey, there's people out there that want to help you, and it could be people, or it could be your best friend.
Love the hair.
Love the blue mohawks, the best friends right there.
All right, here we go with some highlights of large dog surf. The top two head to the final heat.
Taking their own board out to the waves.
The lifeguards enter. Beautiful day for surfing here in Huntington Beach, California.
Our head lifeguard was saying after the small dogs, man, today's competition is so good. He's judged for 3 years now. This is some of the tightest competition he's seen. He says judging the dogs really hard today on seeing all of these great heats, all these long rides, and the style and built-up confidence. Backwards, hello, confidence right there.
Nice. Derby throwing it down, has a lot of style, going for those big points, trying to get into that final heat. Some canine surfing talent underway here.
And all sorts of breeds out there on the water. The goggles, the glasses, I think, the get-up's all part of the hype and part of the fun.
How do you know if they're goofy or regular foot?
That makes it a little hard when you've got 4.
I'll say backwards is goofy, and then frontwards is regular with the dogs.
That'll work.
All right, Derby looking solid as usual. Look at the balance and the stance, just utilizing the entire board right there. And Derby's talent pays off, 53 points, and Koa and Christina Welch with 53. They will take each other on in this final heat. There's Koa and Christina right there, the 10-year-old Labrador, and Derby, who we just met with Kentucky, the 12-year-old Golden Doodle. And there's the horn, syndicating we are off. Large dog surf finals.
They're so excited to get in the water. Head to head, they were tied coming into our finals here, so they're gonna have to catch some good waves and strut their stuff. And the length of ride, where they start is looked at, and then where they finish. And if they can ride that board all the way in and jump off at the beach, our judges say that's a 10. Derby crouching down on the board. Those are style points right there.
Gotta love the signature blue mohawk and sunglasses. Rocked by Derby right now, having some good rides, and barking away is Koa. In fact, Christina says Koa's biggest strength is her stoke for the sport and the obsession for surfing, which is evident by her nonstop barking, Shalene.
The excitement right there. The confidence, I'm gonna tell you all about it while I'm riding in. Backwards on the board, that's confidence points huge and right up to the sand.
Well, judges like it. Judge 1 at 25, Judge 2 26 for 51 points for Derby and Kentucky, but 52 points for Christina and Koa. Nice.
Koa edging out Derby with stand-up runs like that, but they were both impressive out there on the water.
So congratulations, and the celebration begins for Christina Welch and Koa.
If you like dogs too, subscribe to NBC Sports YouTube channel for more.